Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Matthew Robinson, and a while back I said that it would be a few years before I did another collection video. Specifically, I decided that I would wait until after I was done with college. Well, now that I am officially done with college graduate and all that, I decided that, it was time. Now, the past two collection videos I did, I pulled out and talked about every individual movie and disc set. Well, this time I'm not going to do that because I already tried that and it ended up being 41 minutes long and all that footage was unusable. So, I think at this point it's gotten big enough that I could talk about my collection as a whole, or in chunks. With that said, let's start right here. This is the original shelf. The shelf that has been seen in the past two videos on my second channel and on the main channel. So yeah. I said back in 2017 that I wanted to categorize all these movies, or all my movies, into genres. And I did kind of do that. Like, this is my fantasy section. See that? These 7 movies right here make up the entire horror section. This is the documentary section. And this movie was originally in the horror section, but let's face it, it's more comedy than horror. Also, I did order a whole bunch of horror movies during lockdown, but most of them ended up getting either sent back or traded in at Second and Charles because I just didn't like them. The Frighteners, for example, was very disappointing. And Brotherhood of the Wolf doesn't have any rewatch value, so. Although I'm having trouble with these movies in particular. Like, I just a few minutes ago tried putting all the comedies into a single section, but that, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. I just don't feel ready, like, putting the rest of these into, like, a broad category yet. Also, this shelf isn't big enough, so you'll notice I have the first 2 Monty Python films up here. Those would obviously go into comedy. I didn't really like Life of Brian or Meaning of Life. I felt like they were trying too hard with that one. Like I said, these are kind of hard to categorize. Like Much Ado About Nothing. That's not technically fantasy. Does it count as comedy? What about Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead? That's obviously comedy. What is, I don't even know what this one is. Is it like a psychological, is it a comedy? I don't know. Like, what technically qualifies as a fantasy film, Could 2000 Leagues Under the Sea technically go in the fantasy section? What about this? I mean, it has Laurel and Hardy, so it's probably, it is a comedy, kind of, but it also has very fantastical elements. Is it a fantasy? Like I said, broad terms, I can't really categorize these movies, so that's going to take some time. It'll also help probably if I get more movies, once I buy more movies over time. So yeah, that's it for this shelf. Let's go to shelf number 2. Parkour. So, yeah, this is my anime shelf. I have a second shelf exclusively for my anime. Shows are very expensive, Like a movie, anime films, that's easy to come by and pretty affordable most of the time. Anime shows, though, especially complete series, are like up the wazoo expensive. War is one of many shows that I had to replace the case for including this. And also this, because I bought it used on eBay. Now let's get down here. Look at the movies. I have a good chunk of the Studio Ghibli, what's it called? Catalog. Most of the Ghibli catalog. I watched this one just last night. I used to own Tales from Earthsea and Only Yesterday, but Only Yesterday is kind of boring, and Tales from Earthsea, I don't know, there's just something about it. Despite it having beautiful animation, great acting, and I guess a half-decent story, there's just something about Tales from Earthsea that just... I don't know, I just cannot... I don't like it. I'm not sure if I want... yeah, Ponyo. I'm not sure if I want to own Ponyo, though. And I definitely don't want to watch not Lord of the Flies. Grave of the Fireflies. What is it? I don't want to watch Grave of the Fireflies because I don't like being super depressed about things. I also have a whole bunch of other movies here. Some I bought used, some I didn't. Yeah. These two are Makoto Shinkai movies. I like them. I've heard not good things, though, about his other movies, like The Place Promised to Us in Our Early Days or 5 centimeters per second. I don't know how good Weathering with You is, or if I'd enjoy it, but I might check it out. The one DVD that I'm looking for, though, from him is Children Who Chase Lost Voices, and I can't find it anywhere, which sucks. This is the My Hero Academia movie, Two Heroes. I haven't seen Heroes Rising yet. I probably should. I need to dust these shelves, seriously. Also, I have Paprika, and I plan on also watching Perfect Blue and Millennium Actress as well. Maybe Tokyo Godfathers, who knows. Okay, yeah, so let's go back over and look at another parkour. Let me just zoom back out. This is a cardboard box that I cut up and then taped back up to act as a makeshift bin. These need dusting too, seriously. Mighty Boosh, which is still... It always falls over. Mighty Boosh, great British TV series. I got Castlevania. How cool is that? Great. I also have season 2, but I haven't watched it yet. But maybe by the time this video is on YouTube, I might have watched half of it. So yeah, this bin is just for like actual non-anime TV stuff and non-anime animated films. Wow, that was a weird sentence to try and come out of my mouth. You know, I talked about CDs in my past 2 videos as well, but the CDs and books, I think I have enough of those that they deserve their own separate video. So I'm just going to stop here. So yeah, that's my DVD collection as of December 17th, 2020. If you want to see my previous collection video, click up in the upper right hand corner, the link up there. In the meantime, look forward to more videos for next year, and until then, you all just stay cool. Later.